Alright, welcome to Just Magic the Gathering. I was looking at doing some of my daily grind. I was actually hoping to get it in here before reset, so I'm glad to be getting in. Assuming the midweek's up? I can check that later. The white or black, what was my other one? White or blue. So at a certain point, I'd still need to just kind of grind my tokens for a little bit. I am, on a break from coding. And at a certain point, I'd say it's going well. I took a break from the project I was working on for my oldest brother and went back to working on the plugin for that I used in Blender for helping do the video editing for these, or even the Let's Plays for just Morpheus Gaming. And yeah, it's now doing what it used to do in a tenth of the time. Kind of like it. I need to get it into one more mana to actually really mana ramp in. Just almost wondering with Feldar's Retreat I could double proc that. I don't know. It looks a little slow. Let's see what they're playing. Red-white. Okay, once again playing a full stack, 242 cards. Minus the ones they already have in their hand. Red, white, blue. I'm almost maybe assuming counters then? One won't actually get it for me. Just wondering here. For 10 and tap, he can copy activated target triggered ability you control X times. You may choose new targets for this copy. So he has to have something else that triggers. And I really don't have anything controlled that'll deal with that. I'll have a feeling this might be problematic for me. What's he gonna pair it with? As a 4/5. Let's see if he counters it. So at least I got the exercise when he goes to play the dragon again. I can control it. I'm still not feeling very strong about my hand. It's going to trigger another ability. And he can firebend. No, he just doesn't lose mana that he builds. He has an instant he can play. I'm wondering about doing something like the dollmaker shop. Is he going to counter it? And if I do the cat collector, he's not going to counter it either. Let's see what he does. I'm almost wide enough if he doesn't counter Elspath that I can just kind of go around him. The ley line. And that's draw? No, double strike and trample. I didn't realize it was waiting on me. Okay. He's kind of playing the slow game here, I think. If I do something like Elspath, does he counter her? No. Mana cost 3 or greater, because I could just kill it. I think that's almost my better option here. Is he going to make it hexproof? Almost assuming that he's going to go for the wipe? We'll see. It's starting to turn into a longer game. Cosmog. Good game. Card I recognize very much. Create 2 soldier tokens. Because at this point, I can unlock the other half of my room and just stompede around them. So, I do like Cosmog though. And without being able to have like a board control there, it's like I just built up a little faster, went around them. The token deck does hold up nicely. I don't know why I was so worried about being countered. Because most counters, you can't even like pay the coverage cost. I shouldn't say most. A lot of them are like, you can pay 2 to make sure you can like recounter it or uncounter it. Dum dum. Not terribly happy. At least I can do the dollmaker shop. I do need one more land to be able to get into my only creature, but at least I have the card draw that might come with it. The Gene Pollinator. Tap and untap permanent you control to add 1 mana of any color. I have actually seen that before. I think the last person I saw playing it tapped their Planeswalker. So, at this point they have a bunch of mana on the board though. What are they bringing out? Colossal Majesty. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, draw a card. So, in a way, I am glad to get the 1 mana up too. And I'm going to save it for like Elspath Smiter. It'll keep him from pushing. He's, assuming, looking to play something big. Nice. Vivian. Oh, I'm surprised he's actually plussing her up. And it can renew, so you can play it from your graveyard. You don't necessarily have a lot of options here. The Colossal Majesty. I'm going to go for Vivian. Not quite enough to push through, though. I'm wondering if I should have actually done the exercise, because it's at the beginning of his draw upkeep. Reveal a creature land card. He went for the giant, which is once again easy enough for me to deal with. But I'm not wide enough to go around him to kill Vivian this time. What do I want to do? Because I can exercise his card draw, basically. Assuming he's going to do the pampered. Surprised he's actually taking the sacrifice. Let's see what he's up to. I'll do another Authority of Councils. I was going to talk about a little bit of a slower game. What do I get? An exercise, which is good for me. Although I'm tapped out and can't really do my protect. I'm very much happy with how this is playing. What does he have now? A 12-12. Once again, thank you, exercise. I could do it with Elspath. He's tapped out. And yeah, since he is tapped out, I can just toomp. Let's see what he might have up his sleeve, but I'm pretty sure this is my game. That's 2 quick wins or back-to-back wins. Don't recognize it. The Auto Merc Archdeacon. Each creature that's attacking one of your opponents has trample. Bye-bye, dollmaker shop. But at this point, I can just play its replacement. And fly over them? I can, right? So, crunchity crunchity. Yeah, token deck, it does seem to be holding up pretty well. I'd say most of the time it does kind of average about 50% loss. Yeah, worked one of my dailies. Shepherd of the Clouds. When it enters, return target permanent card with mana value of 3 less from your graveyard to your hand. Return that card to the battlefield instead if you control a mount. Some of the this series come on, brain. It's an older series. It's not even in standard play, I don't think, anymore. Or it might be, because I think it rolled out of Alchemy last time. Like my Ox guy is from that set. It's Outlaws, it's the... Unless you want a basic land. So yeah, not a problem. It's playing the turtle. And the weathered cards. Land hunting for a... Plains. It's playing dual land, white, green. And the Authority of Councils. Good game. Probably do Aranobu. I was wondering if I should have done the Cat Collector. At least this way I can get the attackers out depending on what he does here. Oh, white, green, black. That might not be very promising, or I'm assuming he has control then. And I did not leave Protect. No, another Authority of Councils. So I can actually make that look. Reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value. So just lost 4 life for the draw. But he got an extra card. Indestructible. To a player, exile the top X cards of your library, where X is the amount of damage dealt. You may cast any number of those spells from among them without paying their mana cost. That's problematic. Or Nobu. And at this point, if I Elspath Smite, I don't have the coverage cost for it. I can duplicate my kitty? I was almost wondering if I wanted to do my food token. So in this case, he got the extra land without paying life. I'm wondering if next turn around or whatever, I should try and leave 3 for covering the word cost. At this point, I could do Elspath, which I almost need the creatures to start soaking it up. Nope. And he got a Reluctant Role Model. It's from the Duskmourn set. Yeah, some of these cards I definitely don't recognize. So, he is gaining life pretty quick. If I leave the mana... I was trying to figure out, because these are going to come in tapped. But I, at a certain point, need to go wide. It'll get me card draw. Speed it up here. Should have said resolve all. I'll go with the Helpful Hunter for another card draw on the kitty width. And yeah. I can Elspath Smite if he tries to name a defender, which I'm assuming he's not going to. Let's see what he draw. That is an interesting mechanic. The reluctant role model. So at the beginning of your second main phase, if it's tapped, put a flying lifelink counter on it and +1/+1. Whenever this creature or another creature you control dies, if it had counters on it, you can transfer them. The first legendary spell you cast 2 less to cast. Legendary creatures get +2/+2. Oh, it's waiting on me. Do. See, that surprises me a little bit. So, toom. And pass, name my defender. As it's indestructible, I do have to keep just churning them. Just trying to figure out with the amount of mana I have, if I can actually do it. +3/+3. +1/+1 flyers. And I can sacrifice 1 to give the rest more. So it can definitely just do the flyover. I don't know. 3 of 3 is pretty good, or at this point, I am gonna call it. But yeah, with that, knocked one of my dailies out, mostly worked my other one, and look forward to doing some magic in the future.